Welcome to the affiliate interview series by StatsDrone. Today, I'm going to be talking about business intelligence and data analytics tools for affiliate marketers. So let's get to it. Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about business intelligence and data analytics tools for affiliate marketers and publishers. I just want to highlight what's available to affiliate marketers and kind of share some insights that when I talk to some of the top performing affiliates in iGaming and other industries, the common theme that you're going to find amongst a lot of them is that they're going to look at their data very frequently, and they're going to spend a lot of time looking at that data to gain the insights, to gain that extra edge, to find out, is it possible to double your conversion rate in a short period of time? I mean, imagine if you're making, let's say, $50,000 a month in revenue, and you're able to double that with the exact same amount of traffic you have. It goes without saying, of course you would do that. So I just want to show a whole bunch of different tools that are available. And I'm going to start first with a collection of tools that first help affiliate marketers get their data. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of them. One is Voonix.net. They are one of our competitors for StatsDrone. Another one's Nifty Stats. So I'm just going to go back and forth between what their specialties are. Voonix is like a business intelligence tool that also grabs your data, but it does it with gambling affiliate programs. Whereas Nifty Stats, they cover, well, on their site, they say they have 10,000 affiliate programs and advertising networks. So that's pretty much almost, well, I wouldn't call it the entire affiliate marketing industry, but they cover gambling. They cover a lot of different niches and things like that. But the differences between, Voonix and Nifty Stats is Nifty Stats won't give you very detailed campaign data. And with a tool like StatsDrone as well, we will also try to get you that extra layer of campaign data. So I just wanted to highlight all the different things that affiliates have available to them. I think it's very important that affiliates look at tools like this because at the end of the day, if you're working with 10, 20, 50 affiliate programs, you need to store this data somewhere. And if you're storing this manually on Google Sheets, then, well, one, it's going to take a long time to set that up. And two, it's a lot of work to try to basically build your own APIs. I mean, right now, we support close to 1,000 gambling affiliate programs. We have support for about 350 of them with API. In a perfect world, we'd all would have API. But this is affiliate marketing in 2023. And next year in 2024, it's going to be no different, where I know for a fact there's still going to be a lot of affiliate programs that won't have API data available to you. And they're going to ask you as the affiliate, go, why is this important? And we kind of know why it's important. So I just want to talk about these types of tools that you have to capture your data. And it goes without saying there's other standard tools like Google Analytics, where you should have tools like this on your website so you can capture what's going on and to look at the data in detail. Like, how much time are the users spending on your site? How many pages are they visiting? What is the bounce rate? And, you kind of want to look at all the different types of activities that they're going to do so you can monitor what they're doing and then look into the reports and go, what pages were attracting the most search results? Or maybe if it's not even search, what pages were possibly shared the most? Or what pages resonated with users? And if you're able to apply really good tracking, then you're going to be able to say, well, which pages have driven the most conversions? So these are things that are pretty important. I'm just going to highlight as well. This is Google Search Console. It's going to have a lot of data there where you can look at different types of things like, your clicks and impressions. You really want to look at your click-through rate. And these things are very important. A couple other tools that are also at your disposal. If you're not using the ability, let's say email marketing tools where you can capture, let's say you have a newsletter. You want to capture these users because what happens if your search traffic just disappears tomorrow? You want to capture your audience, and there's a lot of these types of tools that will basically give you the ability to look at what was your open rate and what was your click-through rate. And at the same time, you're probably going to be able to, map this data and go, well, what parts of the website or what messages in the newsletter actually resonated with users and what delivered the sale. So these tools are pretty critical to have a look at. Now I want to talk about the analytics side, the business intelligence tools that are available. Voonix, as one company, they do things where you can look at country earning breakdowns, site earning breakdowns. We're about to add that on StatsDrone pretty soon. A couple other tools that I'm a big fan of are heat map software. So this is Hotjar. Hotjar, it's you put this code on your site and it's going to show you a heat map of where users are going, where are they clicking, and Hotjar is starting to get a bit more dynamic of the tools they have. Probably the only thing you want to consider when using software like Hotjar is that sometimes what I'm reading is that it can slow down your website. So you want to do it to a point where you learn from it, you're able to get these heat maps, and you're able to do something about it. And I want to show a pretty cool tool, or talk about a cool tool that I kind of knew this was coming around the corner, where you have heat map software. Now imagine you can actually know what your heat maps would be like without actually having to install the software. Or even better yet, could you actually look at someone else's website that they've probably invested a lot of time and money into producing the best design, the best converting designs, and can you look at other heat maps software or AI heat map software to try to find out what's working here? So this is one called Zyro, which is done by Hostinger, if I've said it right. So it's pretty cool. It's like improve user experience and boost conversions with AI website heat map. So I'm just going to go ahead right now and test one of these websites that I've been working on. So you just basically take a screenshot of the page you're working on, upload the heat map, and you get the results. So what you want to do is you want to have a look at this and go, take it with a grain of salt. It's not going to be perfect, but what you should end up with is a very good idea of what's working right and what you should fix. And it goes without saying, like, the more of these designs you start putting in there, the more you're going to educate yourself as to what kind of designs might work. So that's one example over here. I'm going to test another example and just see what we get. And what's cool is that, it really comes to light as to, what's going to get more of the attention with users. And this should give you the ability to experiment and say, okay, this is what this AI heat map software is doing. Maybe I can make changes to my website, add a widget, add something else, and go, is this working or is it not? And it might be a better way of testing it in advance without having to wait an entire week or apply heat map software, or maybe even more complex would be A/B split testing software. So you have these types of tools available. You have Google Analytics, you have Google Search Console, and I just want to summarize the two data sets that you want to be constantly looking at. And a lot of top performing affiliates, they do this almost daily. They look at the Google Analytics data, and they're always looking at Google Search Console data. So these two kind of go hand in hand. And it goes without saying, when you're capturing the data from your own affiliate stats, you have to get this from your affiliate programs. That's why tools like StatsDrone are very important, where you just want to be able to capture this. And I'm going to talk about one more thing, or a couple more tools that I think are very important. They're not talked about a lot, in my opinion, in affiliate marketing. And these are tools, business intelligence tools like Tableau, Power BI. My personal preference is I've got some experience using Tableau, and I just want to highlight a project that I worked on not long ago, where I took some data sets and started analyzing it and said, okay, let me look at the data. And what was really cool here is that, let me just go and show on StatsDrone. When you're looking at the different stats that you've got from your affiliate programs, what's cool is that we've built a feature where you can actually look at the individual data sets. And I'm going to go to this one here, where you can look at a specific affiliate program. We have an export CSV functionality where you can just download that data set. You control the date ranges. And once you put this data in tools like Tableau, I'm just going to go back here, and some things really come to life. So I'm going to show something where this was a pretty cool analysis that I did using Tableau, where I started comparing the revenue versus clicks, which obviously broke it down from a campaign basis. Now, it goes without saying, you should have a relatively straight line in terms of clicks versus revenue, and the ratio of this should tell you how well you're converting. And if you have anomalies, whether it's above or below the line, that's going to tell you something's either worked very well or not worked well at all. And in the case of looking at 2 years worth of data, I found 3 campaigns that were almost identical. Two had the same campaign bonus, but they had totally different landing pages and there were different concepts, but the user got the exact same value at the end of it. But one converted 5 times more than the other one. So it brought in significant revenue. And it goes without saying, by looking at data sets like this, it helps you realize where have you either made mistakes or where can you stop making these mistakes where you can say, maybe I can make some changes and actually improve the conversion rate. I mean, this is one example where when I look at some of these data sets, I just think from looking at one simple campaign that actually got the 2 years worth of data, I believe maybe this could have led to an increase of something like $20, $30, $40,000 in more revenue. So these are the types of data tools that I think are available, but I think affiliates might want to start spending time in going, what does it look like to start analyzing the data? And what are the tools you can use to take this data and analyze it a bit further? We're working on tools like this, but there are a lot of standard business intelligence tools, Dataviz tools like Power BI, Tableau, and also things like Google Data Studio, which is now Looker Studio. And these tools are available. They're not all cheap, but sometimes the rewards you can get from them in analyzing the data will pay for itself tenfold, or if not a lot more. So once again, just want to summarize, get your data, use a tool like StatsDrone. There's a couple other tools on the market as competitors that I mentioned. You have that data there. You have your Google Analytics, your Google Search Console data. Look at this stuff daily and look at when things go up, when they go down. Use it to react. And you've got an array of amazing tools that are available. The affiliates that tend to grow are the ones that start looking at this data and go, can we make changes? Can we learn from it? And this is the future of affiliate marketing. It's business intelligence, it's data analytics, and it's taking that time to study your own data so you can make changes, get these insights, and make improvements. Thank you so much for listening. And if you could do me a big favor and leave a rating or comment wherever you listen to podcasts, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.